So Inter have played over 1,300 minutes of football in the Champions League this year. They have been behind in those 1,300 minutes for 16 minutes. They were behind for 6 minutes against Barcelona. They were behind for 6 minutes against Bayern Munich. They were behind, I think it was like 4 minutes against Leverkusen, which is the only game they've lost this entire tie. And then there was 2 minutes in another game. 16 minutes they have been trailing in this Champions League. They are the best defensive team in the game. Even with the 6 goals that they conceded against Barca. It's Barca. But that is one of the craziest records I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, if you're talking about the word team, that's Inter. I feel like when you look at Inter, everybody on their team does the specific job they are required to do, bro. Yeah. There's no mixing it around. La Torre, you're there to sniff in and around Marcus Thuram. Thuram, you're going to be the hold-up man. You're going to bring people into play. He's going to do it. Hakan, Barella, you're going to be energy. You're going to control the game. Like, it's so structured and understood. The defense, we know what they do. We're talking about, if Inter win it, who's the Ballon d'Or kind of. We're saying nobody. Nobody's even close.
Yeah, it's a team that is assembled off a lot of, by the way, like forgotten guys. Like Darmian was basically an outcast at United. Mkhitaryan is 36 years old, just coming off of Roma. Marcus Thuram was a free signing that all of Europe had the option to get.
I think Inzaghi's doing the best coaching job in the Champions League.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And also, they've answered a lot of questions as well, because the one thing you will probably aim at Inter is, they're great defensively, but the game will be boring probably. They're going to sit back.
But I think that's the biggest myth with Inter. Yeah, they
can
play,
man 7. Yeah. I know people are going to say Barcelona's defense, but they scored 7. They showed another way of getting it over the line. Yeah. They're here in the Champions League final, and they know better than anyone else at the moment. Doesn't matter about your performance in the final, bruh. Win. The history's not telling me anything about Inter being the better team against Man City. All I can see is treble.